BS, it's all here.
Allison, hey, I'm meeting Mom for lunch. You could have joined us. I didn't know you were working today.
Well, I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to be in a king-size bed in Bay City with my favorite doctor, but of course my plans fell through.
Why? Where's Chris?
Oh, curing Katie Frazier. So I just thought that I would come here, just hoping I could at least run into him in the stairway or something. I don't know. But I can't find him anywhere, and it's just been driving me...
All right, then. I'm glad you two worked things out. Talk to you later. What? Katie, what is it? What is it?
I have to get out of here. I need to go home.
Jessica.
Marshall? Is it broken?
Fortunately, just a sprain. I wanted you to know that everything's worked out with Sarah. She's back at home where she belongs.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm meeting my daughter.
Oh, so you two have patched things up. That's great.
I wasn't aware that you knew there was a problem.
Oh, well, you must have mentioned it. Good seeing you.
Was he giving you any trouble?
No, no trouble at all. You're a little early for our lunch,
Oh, well,
aren't you?
maybe I wanted to check in on your meeting with your maid of honor. See what the two of you were planning for the most important day of our lives.
Bonnie hasn't even agreed to be in the wedding.
She will be.
How can you be so sure?
Because Bonnie and I have something in common. We will do what it takes to make you happy.
Bonnie.
I don't have time to talk to you right now. I'm meeting my mother here. If she sees us together, she just will not understand.
Bonnie, she's already here.
Please don't tell me you told her that I'm still seeing Sarah.
No, I kept my promise. I haven't told her you've been helping me out with getting her back home and everything.
Thank goodness.
But Bonnie, I think you should.
Paul, where are you? Hello?
Jennifer, it's Dusty. Don't hang up.
Give me one good reason.
I need a friend.
And I'm the last friend you've got that you haven't slept with?
Come on, Jen. We talked about this.
I'm hanging up now.
Wait, don't hang up. Look, I need to know what Paul is up to.
Even if I knew, which I don't, I would never tell you. I've already spied on my brother once for you, and that was one time too many.
All right, then I'm coming over there myself. Don't let him leave.
Too late. He's already left town.
Where'd he go? Did he take Rose with him? Hello? Jennifer!
Oh, well, hello to you too, Mom.
Tell your brother I want to see him right now, front and center.
He isn't here.
Oh, well, then I'll wait. I want to congratulate him on his engagement, face to face.
I'm glad you called.
We wanted to talk to you about Dusty.
I want to talk to you guys, too.
You do know that Aaron is working for
Yeah,
Dusty.
I do know that. And
What
actually...
would we have to do to get you to convince Dusty to fire him?
Perform a miracle, because I'm not talking to Dusty anymore. Really? You and Dusty have a fight? Not really. I knew something was up when you didn't come back to the club. Tell me what happened. What is it? Tell me everything. Where were you? I went to see Paul. Really?
Do you mind if we get back to Aaron?
So does that mean you two are working things out? I guess you could say that.
We're getting married.
Miss McGee, will you bring that to the front, please?
Tampax Compact is so discreet, only you'll know it's a tampon.
Well, I hope you brought enough for everyone.
Enough for the girls.
Small size, big protection. The one, the only Tampax Compact.
You are 12 months old. You learn a lot about your world through moving. Which is why these days you're unstoppable. And it's why Pampers makes cruisers with unstoppable stretch. 8-way stretch to stretch in any way you can possibly think of going. Pampers Cruisers. Inspired by babies, created by Pampers.
If you aged as fast as your large breed dog, by 5, your knees might not bend so easily. By 7, your joints could really slow you down. Big dogs are up to 8 times more likely to develop joint issues. So feed them IME's large breed formulas. They help minimize joint stress by promoting an ideal body condition to keep big dogs active for longer. Change the way your large breed dog ages. Forget dog years. Live in IME's years. IME's, good for life.
Know what can give our age away as much as wrinkles? Loss of firmness. Neutrogena Visibly Firm, the only moisturizer that replenishes copper, the collagen-building mineral essential for firm skin. Want to be firmer here, here, here? I do. Neutrogena Visibly Firm.
Unsure of how much medicine they're getting? Be sure with new Elixir. Doctor-recommended ingredients that are virtually spill-proof, so you're sure they get all the effective relief they need. Unsure, Elixir. Be sure with new Elixir for fever, cough, or congestion.
There's something great going around. Something so delicious, people can't get enough of it. It's these new reclosable bottles of Ensure. They're great tasting and go anywhere and everywhere you do to give you a good source of complete balanced nutrition to help you stay healthy. Enjoy Ensure as a snack or occasional meal in 5 creamy, rich flavors. Ensure, now in reclosable bottles. Drink to your health, wherever you go.
A little girl whose every move is life-threatening.
Tomorrow on The Early Show.
These Americans have been held hostage for months.
I love you very much.
But they haven't been heard from till now.
I'm just waiting to come home.
60 Minutes 2, Wednesday at 8, 7 Central.
Well, the good news is your fever's come down.
Great. How soon can I go back to my cottage?
Well, that brings us to the bad news. Unfortunately, you're not out of the woods, so I'd like to keep you under observation for the next 24 hours.
Ah, then can I go home with you?
Can you or your husband take time off work?
Well, Tom is still down in South Carolina. He couldn't get here till, like, tomorrow, the earliest, and I've been called out of town on a special assignment.
Well, then Katie better stay with us until we're sure the fever is under control. I don't want Katie left alone.
How about a private duty nurse, huh?
No.
Come on.
No, I don't want some stranger sticking a thermometer in my face every 5 minutes.
This coming from a nurse's aide?
I will be fine. I will sit still for 24 hours at least, I promise.
Sorry, but unless you can find around-the-clock care at home, I have no choice but to make you a guest here at Memorial. Let me know what you two decide.
Okay, little Miss Stubborn, what's it gonna be? A helpless little private nurse or a whole team poking at you all night long?
Neither.
So, what brought this on?
Well, I had this date with my girl last night, and she looked incredible.
Oh, she probably spent the entire afternoon looking for the perfect dress to wear to the opening of the new club.
Yeah, well, you see, we were gonna leave early. We were gonna go on this road trip, and well, maybe get a hotel room.
And she probably also bought the tiniest, sexiest lingerie ever made.
Yeah. But our plans got derailed. And so when it was time to say goodnight, she wouldn't even give me a kiss. That's why I'm starving. Because I've been deprived of the one thing that always gets me through the day.
Well, then you ought to see a doctor.
I did. Self-diagnosis. And I prescribed myself a healthy dose of Allison and a sweeper off her feet.
Yeah, and how are you gonna do that?
Beg, borrow, and steal favors from all the other interns. And if I'm very lucky, I'll get a few hours off tonight.
Really?
And I want to spend those hours with you.
I know you're not telling me how to deal with my own mother.
I know you can't be comfortable keeping such a big secret from her.
You're right. It would be a hell of a lot easier if you hadn't done what you did to her.
Look, I don't like depending on you to help me with Sarah, and you don't like having to deal with me. But if Sarah runs away again, and the authorities have to get involved?
Marshall said I would help. And that is what I'm going to do. Just stop reminding me of what it might cost us if anyone finds out about my involvement.
Well, you know this means we're going to have to change the location of our next meeting. We can't be hanging out in Al's. Everybody will know something's up.
Okay, fine. Changing plans. We'll meet at your place and order in.
Bonnie,
Ben.
your mother's waiting inside.
I'll see you later today.
I hope that you're not playing with fire. You wouldn't do that because you're smarter than that, right?
And we have a deal, right? You don't tell my mother what you just saw. And I'm gonna be the best maid of honor she could ever dream of. Mom,
You're not still angry with me because I have missed you so much.
I miss you too.
I didn't even... I thought you guys weren't even on speaking terms.
And now you're engaged. Can you believe it? Frankly, no.
Well, you guys obviously have a lot to talk about, so I'm gonna go take care of some things, okay?
Okay.
But, hey, for the record, anything that gets Dusty out of your life, it's good by me.
Oh, thank you, Holden. What about you? I thought you'd be happy for me. I'm just confused. Yesterday, you're devoted to Dusty, and by midnight, you're engaged to Paul. Haven't you been yammering in my head? That voice over and over in my head saying, dump Dusty, work things out with Paul. I do that. I take your advice, and that is not good enough for you. I said give Paul another chance, not rush back into your engagement overnight. I love him. I love him. I never stopped loving him. And I know that now. Look at me. I'm happy. I'm smiling. And Paul, he really loves me. And he makes me a better person. And you got a guy like that in your life, you don't let him go. And I know that. It took me a long time to figure out what I want. But now that I have, Paul and I are on steady ground now. Are you expecting company? No, but I have a good idea who it is.
Rose. Rose. Ah, good. You're still here.
And you shouldn't be.
Did she tell you she's engaged?
Yes, she knows all about it, and she's very happy for me. And I'm happy, too.
Did she tell you why she accepted Paul's proposal?
She is standing right here.
At least tell your sister the truth. You don't love Paul. You agreed to marry him because you want to get back at me.
Hidden Valley Ranch is coming to Kansas City, asking folks, how should ranch dressing taste?
A wonderful array of spices.
You can tell by looking at it that it's the Hidden Valley.
Kind of hard to improve on the original, isn't it?
Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. We made it first, we made it right.
If you're not eating Hidden Valley, you're not eating ranch dressing.
It's supposed to taste like this.
Hidden Valley Ranch, the way ranch is supposed to taste. A new Hidden Valley barbecue ranch. All ranch, a taste of barbecue.
Today, I switched pain relievers to the same aspirin my doctor said to take for my heart. You see, my doctor said some pain relievers can sometimes interfere with how aspirin works for my heart. For pain, he said it was safe to take more aspirin. And I found out for myself what a great pain reliever Bayer is. Fast, too. So now I take Bayer for my heart and Bayer for my pain.
Aspirin is not appropriate for everyone, so be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
Bayer. Take it for pain, take it for life.
The Ocean Wonders Aquarium from Fisher-Price.
For when you need it most. Our longest lasting Energizer Max ever. Energizer Max. Do you have the bunny inside?
This is where ordinary lashes end and fantasy begins.
New Lash Fantasy. Nourishing primer. Triple the lift. Intense color. Double the thickness. 5 times the impact for longer, thicker, ravishing lashes.
Fantasy? Meet reality.
New Lash Fantasy.
Only Revlon makes it. Only you make it unforgettable.
I don't know why she's tripping. It was only weed. I only tried it once.
You're grounded. That means no phone.
Mom, come on.
Don't even think about it.
She doesn't love being tough. She's tough because she loves. She is the enforcer. And she knows she can make a difference.
When I say no weed, I mean no weed.
Yeah, you wanna hit this and get grounded again? Nah, man, I'm cold.
The enforcer. She's more than a hero. She's
a good mom.
You're more powerful than you know.
Okay, blondes, take it off. Take off everything. That's bad for your blonde.
Sheer Blonde shampoos take off everything that discolors blonde hair. Pollution and minerals from tap water make it dark. Chlorine turns it green. Sheer Blonde shampoos let your lightest, brightest blonde shine through.
Now when someone asks you to take it off, just shampoo. I love you, I love you, I love you, love you, love you, yes I do.
I want to go home.
In 24 hours, if everything's okay, you can do that.
But I need some peace and quiet, Chris. I need some time to think about what I've lost and how to go on from here. When I left, I promised myself that I wouldn't come back without Simon, and now...
You know what? The doctor said to stay calm, so you stay calm.
I will be fine. I'd be better at home. I just want to look at some pictures of us. I need to be in the place where I feel like myself.
You'll be home before you know it.
You don't understand, Chris. I need to go now.
But why?
Because I kissed Mike. It was when I was all feverish. I mean, I thought he was Simon.
Your temperature was 105. Okay, if you hadn't been hallucinating, I'd be surprised. It didn't mean anything.
No, it means that I don't have control over my life anymore. What I feel, where I live, what goes on in my mind, What if this fever has burned away my memories? I mean, what if I lose Simon forever in my mind?
You know what? Now you really are talking crazy, okay?
I can swing by the cottage, pick up some photo albums if you want. All right, that's the best I can do. I'm sorry, Katie. Just wish there was something I could do to help.
I know. I think, though, if she just got out of this place, she'd be able to get some sleep and decompress.
Yeah, but she won't let you hire a nurse, and Walker won't let her leave without one.
Yeah, that's the problem. You know, she doesn't want a perfect stranger hovering over her. And a friend, I think she would accept, though. And since you seem to be refusing to pick up any hint that I drop in front of you, I'm just going to come right out and say it. Chris, would you please stay with Katie, please? Okay, I talked to Mom, and she and I are gonna have a girls' night out, so you have the whole house to yourself.
You are the best sister in the whole entire world. Oh, now Chris and I finally have a place to be alone. Do you think that my bed is big enough?
Oh, Allison, that's too much information for me to hear, okay? Just have a nice time, and I'll pick up Mom before dinner, okay?
Yes.
Allison, I mean, you're gonna use...
Oh, yes, of course, always. Oh, we're totally careful.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Have fun.
Oh, thanks. Chris, you won't believe it. So I was just talking to Emily. Emily's gonna get my mom out of the house. So the second that you get off work, we can go over there.
Allison, you're gonna hate me, but I can't.
What? You supposedly all of a sudden made other plans?
I'll be taking care of Katie.
So Ben tells me you set a date.
Yes. Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, it's perfect. It's totally appropriate.
But we don't know where or how or who's going to participate. I mean, there's a million details that we haven't taken care of. And, well, I was wondering, actually, I was hoping that you would be my maid of honor.
I'd love to.
You would?
Of course. Of course. How long have I waited for this wedding? Like, what, years? Okay, so where are we? What do we have?
Nothing. We have no invitations, no chapel, no wedding dress, no reception hall.
A blank slate. That's okay. I'm good with that.
I mean, I don't even know where to begin.
Well, first things first, all the fun things. We have got to find you the most perfect, ultimately gorgeous wedding dress.
Right. Well, I actually made an appointment at Fashions for later today to see what they have.
Oh, you don't think I'm gonna let you go shopping for your wedding dress alone, do you?
You would come with me?
Of course. Oh, as long as we can do it now rather than later.
Oh, now? Well, Ben and I had made a date to have lunch.
No. Don't you worry about that. Finding a dress takes precedence.
No.
You sure you don't mind?
You can make it up to me at dinner.
You know I will. This is wonderful. This is so wonderful. I'll call Fashions and see if I can move the appointment up, and I'll see you there a little later.
Yes.
I'm so happy you're doing this with me. I don't know what I would do without you.
Me too.
And you, I will see you later.
Yes.
Love you.
I love you too. I don't like this.
Would you calm down? Everything's gonna be fine.
No, it's far from fine. One careless word, one false move, and your mother's gonna feel like she's been played. I'm not about seeing her heart broken.
It's not gonna happen.
Well, it will if you keep having your little confidential, clandestine meetings with Travers 20 feet from where your mother's sitting.
Oh, come on, Ben. That was an accident. Marcia and I, we just ran into each other. It's not like it was planned.
That's exactly my point. This is a small town, Bonnie. What happens if the next time you two run into each other, Jessica sees?
Look, will you stop worrying? Everything's gonna be fine. Nothing's gonna happen.
Hey.
Hey.
What, can you get enough of me?
You know it. What were you and Bonnie talking about? It looked pretty intense.
Yeah, well, we were talking about Isaac, and she's been kind of upset since he's been gone, and, you know. So, what did you want?
Oh, I forgot something. I forgot to kiss my fiancé.
Paul asked Rose to marry him last night? Are you sure?
I heard it from the blushing bride herself. So, where's the happy groom? Sleeping it off, I hope?
He's in Paris.
Paris? What are you talking about?
Oh, she did it. She said she was going to do it, and she did it. Mom, what are you talking about?
She said she was going to take Paul away from me, and I assumed this wedding. But she's got him to fly to Paris?
I assumed he was just going on a business trip.
No. He's gone over there to set up a love nest for this whore who cheated on him, who was responsible for him getting on that plane and nearly killing himself.
Mom,
How could he be so stupid?
Mom, don't start, okay? All we know is that he is in France. And we do not need to jump to any more conclusions until we hear from him.
You're right. You're right. It could be a trick. Is that what you're saying?
All I'm saying is that you need to stay out of Paul's life.
Hi.
Hey, guys. Oh, hey, Mom.
Hi, honey.
What's she doing here?
Just visiting.
How you doing, Squirt?
Good. We had a half day of school, and Paul's supposed to take me to go see the Cubs. Hey, Paul.
Will? Wait. Will? Paul's not here.
This is gonna kill that kid.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Paul has left town quite unexpectedly.
Why?
Don't look at me like that. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't ask him to leave.
Ever since Paul came back to town, all he's been talking about is taking Jennifer and Will away from you. Now he has left town unexpectedly. You are here in his apartment. What did you do this time, Barbara?
Oh, yeah, Paul had this thing really smoothly planned, you know? He waits until it's the opening of my club night. And he gets Rose to the beauty shop, where he's got the place decked to the nines. Candlelight, music, champagne, and a lot of remember whens.
Meanwhile, back at Metro, Dusty and his partner are giving their place a special blessing by doing it like jackrabbits all over the place. It's very classy. You caught Dusty and Molly in the club.
I'm sure you did the same thing after I left last night with Paul, you know? I mean, especially if you're marrying the guy, why would you wait, right?
It's really none of your business.
It's not my business. He proposes to you, and then the guy gets the first jet out of town. What does that tell you?
Paul left town?
If he loves you so much, why'd he leave you behind?
If you must know, he didn't. He went to find us a place to live.
Oh, you think so?
As soon as I have a ring on my finger, we're moving to Paris.
Paris?
Paris? Well, that figures. A snobby place where you can't even speak the language. You have no family there, Rose. You have no friends. You have no business that you built from the ground up. Well, hell, I know how this story ends.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. He's playing you because he resents you. Oh, he'll romance you all around gay Paris until he cuts you loose and laughs in your face. You still got time. Stay.
Coming up on As the World Turns. You're on your own. I am never gonna let you hurt Will again.
I guess I just wanted to prove to myself that I could live without you.
How'd that work out for you?
Not good. I still love you.
So, we're all here because of this
Windex multi-surface with vinegar?
Yeah, looks like trouble.
Windex multi-surface with vinegar. You can use it most everywhere to clean lots of surfaces. In your bathroom, your kitchen, all over your home.
Multi-surface? Hey, Wilson, fly down and see if it works on glass, too.
Yup, works on glass.
Windex multi-surface with vinegar. Multi-surface means multi-shine. For a wipe with the power to handle tough cleaning jobs, reach for new Windex vinegar wipes.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
He's just terrific, and he's brought kind of a reptilian sense of balance to business that I think was missing from our warm-blooded employees before.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
When your child's got a fever, you know the drill. Children's Motrin. When you're hurting, don't you wish it were that easy? It is. Mom's Motrin, Motrin IB. It's got the speed and strength you need, because you've got miles to go before you rest. Mom's Motrin, Motrin IB, for moms who don't fool around with pain.
Hey, guys.
Premium could do. Hey, there's chicken in here.
It's a square meal in a fun box. KFC's Kids Laptop Packs. Real chicken, a side dish, a Sierra Mist, and more. Just $2.99. Only at KFC.
Buy The In-Laws now on DVD.
You know how you put the landing gear down in this?
You don't know where the landing gear is?
I got you so good.
You son of a... The In-Laws. Buy it now on DVD and video.
Cigarette smoking is addictive and causes serious diseases. Smokers are far more likely to develop serious diseases like lung cancer than non-smokers. There is no safe cigarette. At philipmorrisusa.com, you can find this and other information on the serious health effects of smoking and links to reports from public health authorities, including links to sites that can help smokers quit. For more information, visit philipmorrisusa.com.
CBS tonight. A naval commander is found dead with 2 drug dealers.
Gotta be a connection.
Everyone thinks it's an open and shut case.
Drug war going on.
Except Navy and CIS.
How many drug dealers you know dump the bodies and the cash?
We're into more than phony Franklins and dead drug dealers.
Don't miss an all-new episode. Then, how can one attorney save a child?
Prostitution.
Who doesn't want his help?
You don't understand.
Girls that do what you do get very sick or die.
The Guardian after Navy and CIS. CBS tonight.
Hi, it's Living It Up with Allie and Jack. We have a great show today.
We have Tom Bergeron with us from Hollywood Squares, America's Funniest Home Videos. Also, Eric Balfour from the new movie, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the most recent cast-off from Survivor.
Yes, and fashion. I didn't ever want to do my hair. I never wanted to put on makeup anymore. To me, it didn't matter. I wasn't going to look good anyway. I joined LA Weight Loss, and then the first week I lost 6 pounds. I kept going, and after 23 weeks, I lost 50 pounds. I was eating real food, eating real meals, and learning how to eat to maintain my weight loss. I started in the summer, and by Christmas time, I was, like, wow, I'm a totally different person.
LA Weight Loss Centers. Call for your free consultation. 1-800-526-SLIM.
Honey, it's time.
It's time? Really? Now?
Time to get the new carpet.
When you're ready for new carpet, call Empire today.
You breathe, I'll call.
Shop at home and choose from a great selection. We install next day. Call right now and save 50%. Plus, no payments till 2005.
Now that's an easy delivery.
800-588-2300 Empire. Today, call for next day window treatments, too.
Derek Blakely and Marianne Childers, now on at 4, only on CBS 2 News.
Catch the new hit drama, Joan of Arcadia, Fridays on CBS.
If you must know, it was my idea to move to Paris. Why so far away? I want to do everything I can to get as far away from Barbara Ryan and this guy as possible.
Tell her she's not making any sense. Would you? And that this whole thing is a trap.
No, what you and Barbara Ryan did to me, that was a trap.
I don't know if you remember this, but when Paul came back from his plane crash, there was nothing on that guy's mind but revenge. Remember?
You know what kind of crook he is, Lily. Why don't you call the cops? What the hell are you doing here? Anyway, you're not welcome in this house, and now you come over here talking about something you know nothing about.
Nothing about? This guy is playing a dangerous game with you. That's what I'm saying. And I'm telling you not to fall for it. Now, if you're too hurt or too angry that you can't protect yourself, Rose, at least allow Lily or myself to take care of it for you.
I had nothing to do with Paul leaving town.
So Paul left town of his own free will? Because people do have a way of disappearing when they disappoint you once too
You
often.
could chalk this one up to Paul's lack of responsibility, Hal. If he gave a damn about anyone in this town besides that piece of...
Hey, Will. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I told Will that, Paul had to go to Paris on business.
And you know he wouldn't have done it without talking to you first if it wasn't really important. You know that, don't you?
You know, like the same way I have to go on business sometimes at a moment's notice. It's just how it is.
The only business that Paul is up to is monkey business.
What's that mean, monkey business?
Now is not the time, Barbara.
You might as well find out, Hal.
Find out about what?
Your brother has gotten himself engaged to Rose D'Angelo again.
When did this happen?
Apparently last night. And she has convinced him to move to Paris with her permanently.
So is Paul really gonna marry her and then move? Oh, hey, I don't know, okay? And neither does Mom. So we're not gonna believe anything until we hear from Paul, okay?
Hell of a job, Barbara.
Honey, that doesn't mean that we can't have fun. I'll go to the game with you.
Who cares about a stupid game? Wait a minute, are you kidding me? Hot dogs, nachos, peanuts, a screaming crowd, and if I remember correctly, Paul saying something about incredible seats, 3 rows behind home plate. You're coming with me, Squirt, okay? We're gonna have the time of our lives. Bye, Dad.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Bye, honey. As I was saying to you, Hal, I had nothing to do with Paul leaving town.
Well, it really doesn't matter anymore, Barbara, because what you've just done is 1,000,000 times worse.
I can't believe you're bailing on me again.
Allison, if Katie hadn't been through hell these past few weeks, I would have said no. But I couldn't, right? Katie needs me.
And I don't? What, I don't matter?
Look, of course you matter, okay? But look, believe it or not, I'm just as disappointed as you are.
This whole thing is such a mess. I had one perfect, unforgettable night with one perfect, unforgettable guy, and that was just supposed to be the beginning. And now I'm beginning to think that we're never even gonna have time alone like that again. We're never gonna be alone like that again. I just wish that it didn't even happen, because whenever I think about that night,
Don't get me wrong, I love the design, but I don't know. Should it be a formal wedding? I mean, it's not like it's the first time I've been down the aisle. You know, I did the formal thing with your dad, but I just don't even know if it's appropriate. What about a suit? I think a suit is more appropriate. I think a suit would be...
Whoa, come on, Mom, you wear a suit to the office or the courtroom? My beautiful mother is not about to walk down the aisle in a suit.
I don't know, I just think a suit is more me, you know?
Okay, shh. Do me a favor and just close your eyes. Close your eyes. Shh. Now, I want you to think of Ben and think of the love that you feel for Ben. Now, does that love make you feel all like you're ready to go into a courtroom and win a case, fierce and unyielding? Or does it make you feel like life is filled with brand new possibilities, all soft and diaphanous and lovely and new?
Oh, Bonnie.
Oh, I know. What would you do without me?
I told you this is where Jessica would buy her wedding dress. Pay up, Pops, I win.
So you did. So you did.
Once a Swiss maiden named Alice thought, this is no wonderland. Her skin kept drying out, for her lotion didn't last long enough. Suddenly, she beheld a new round-the-clock way to stay soft. New St. Ives 24-hour moisture. The only lotion with hydratine proven to replenish and retain moisture for 24 hours. At last, a wonderland of long-lasting softness. The softness is yours. The secret is Swiss St. Ives.
chicken margarita with angel hair pasta and roasted garlic in a balsamic vinaigrette sauce.
Is this man reading A, exciting recipes from a new cookbook?
Beef merlot with seasoned redskin potatoes and crisp whole string beans.
B, the menu at a hot new bistro?
Chicken Tuscany with sun-dried tomatoes and a creamy Parmesan sauce.
Or C, his favorite dishes from around the world? Surprise, he's reading green boxes. Introducing 12 new Healthy Choice flavor adventures. Healthy Choice. Eating healthy has never been more exciting.
Once there was a girl, and wherever she went, she played her Tunes and Tales lantern to her heart's content. The Little Tykes toy has 8 Mother Goose rhymes for every part of the day, including bedtime. The new Tunes and Tales story lantern from Little Tykes.
Bet you didn't know this. There are feminine pads, and then there are Poise pads, made specially for little leaps. Poise has dry touch granules that pull in moisture, so wetness and odor are old news. Being dry means knowing which pad to use. Poise, it's about time.
Where's Mommy?
She's sick in bed. Come on, we gotta get you ready.
Forecast for today is continued snowfall.
This one?
Now, which one of these?
How about your brother?
Next break, come on, let's go, let's go. Here's your coats. See you after school, guys.
Who would replace you if you got the flu? Before you get the flu, ask about new Flu Mist, the first nasal flu vaccine for healthy adults and children ages 5 to 49. Flu Mist helps prevent the flu for the entire season. Flu Mist should not be used in anyone allergic to any vaccine component, including eggs, in children 5 to 17 on aspirin therapy, in pregnant women, or in people with certain medical conditions, immune system disorders, asthma, or reactive airway disease. In studies, runny nose was the most common side effect. Others included headache, cough, and irritability. Side effects not seen in studies are possible when Flu Mist is used in a larger population. Ask your healthcare professional about new Flu Mist before the flu hits you.
The Shaw brothers are raising their families.
This Cold War's gotta stop.
And just trying to make a living. The Brotherhood, Poland, New Hampshire, CBS Wednesday.
Why is Rupert's tribe taunting him?
Snap your necks like the damn chicken!
Plus, one tribe will steal the other's most valuable possession. But you won't believe what it is. And a life and death situation.
Oh, Bumpy Brown!
Will leave you breathless.
Need help! Austin's in trouble! Help!
Catch an all-new Survivor, CBS Thursday.
All right, I guess I should get out of this and into possibility number 2 before I lose my nerve.
Yes. Onward and upward.
Okay.
Hey, Bonnie. Hey, what's up? I saw you through the window. I knew you'd be here. I get to see you twice in one day now.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Griffin.
How's it going?
It's great. This was my first day of school away from the dreaded Oakdale Latin. We had a half day, so my dad's taking me shopping.
That's great. It's great.
Did I say something wrong? And if I did, I'm sorry.
No. You didn't do anything wrong.
Then you're still gonna come by and visit later, right?
Sarah, honey, maybe we should be going.
I will talk to you later.
Okay, don't be late. DVDs and room service.
Right.
Jessica, you'll make a beautiful bride.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you I would try, but...
You have plans. Marshall and Sarah are waiting. We're finished here.
So you decide to tell Will that his big brother, his hero, takes off to Europe and just abandons him?
That's my job as a parent,
Your
Hal.
job, Barbara? Then you ought to seek employment elsewhere, because it's already just too damn disappointing as it is without you adding your 2 cents.
I love Will. He knows that.
Then stop hurting him, Barbara. Do you have any idea how much you hurt him just now?
I didn't intend to. I was just so upset about Paul, it just kind of came out. I'll make it up to him. I'll make it up to him. I promise you that.
I don't want to know, but I gotta ask, just how do you think that you're gonna make this up to Will?
By making sure that Paul never leaves us again. I'm going to stop that wedding.
let's get something straight. We had a great time together. We had a couple of laughs. Now it's over. It's done. It's time to move on.
Wait a second. Come on. It's all right. What I did with Molly was a mistake. It was unacceptable. But what happened between us was exactly the way Paul wanted it to happen.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You're blaming Paul for you sleeping with Molly? Wow. That's nice.
No, I mean,
Rich.
listen, what went down between Molly and I has nothing to do with love or anything like that. I guess I just wanted to prove to myself that I didn't need you and you know, that I could live without you.
How'd that work out for you?
Not good. I still love you.
Love me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not expecting you to come back to me.
Really?
No, I'm just asking you, with everything I have, for your own good, walk away from Paul Ryan. Do it.
What's in the box? It's Kix, can't you tell? Is it good? Yeah, very good. Has it got any marshmallows? Nah. Sugar frosting? Nope. Well, what's in it? I'm hungry. You'll see.
What Kix has is a corn crunch that kids like. And Kix is low in sugar. That's what moms like.
That is good. Yeah, but they're very hard to open. Yeah?
Kix, kid tested, mother approved.
Hey, let's check on the guys. Good idea. Hot mamas to deadbeats.
Hello, hot mamas.
Where are you guys?
We're at the Tower of Terror even as we speak.
Ooh, sounds scary.
Oh, something's about to happen. Gotta go. Oh, no. Okay, it's off.
You're up, Bob.
Okay.
This year, plan a gathering with your good friends.
Golfing.
To get started, call 1-407-WDisney.
Your pictures will never be the same again. Introducing Kodak Perfect Touch Processing. Perfect Touch looks at every picture individually to draw out the details digitally. To make the most of every color, every shade, so your pictures are everything they were meant to be. Remember, you have to ask for Perfect Touch. So check the box, check the back. Be sure it's Kodak. Are you one of the millions who feel twisted and bloated and constipated? Is your body telling you something's wrong, but you're not sure why? If you have recurring abdominal pain or discomfort, bloating and constipation, see your doctor. You may have a medical condition called IBS with constipation. And now there's a medicine for women that works at the source of the problem. Prescription Zelnorm. Only Zelnorm's proven to relieve the symptoms of IBS with constipation. Unlike laxatives and fiber, only Zelnorm helps coordinate the nerves, muscles, and fluid in your GI tract, so it starts functioning more normally, and you can start feeling better. Zelnorm is only indicated for women, but it doesn't work in all women. You should not take Zelnorm if you have a history of diarrhea, kidney, liver, or gallbladder disease, intestinal blockage, or adhesions. Tell your doctor if you get diarrhea or cramping, worsening of abdominal pain, dizziness, or headache. Ask your doctor about getting relief with Zelnorm. Zelnorm. Be yourself again.
Tonight, the only witness to a murder is a 7-year-old girl.
Can you tell me about the night your brother Jordan died?
My mommy didn't do it! She didn't do it!
Molly, come with me now, Molly.
But is putting her on the stand going too far?
This is not juvenile court. Yes, I know. This is Protect the Murdering Mother's Civil Rights Court.
Only Judging Evie, CBS Tonight.
Why don't you guys go ahead? I'll meet you outside. Something.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
What was that, my consolation prize?
Don't hate me all day. Margot's gonna try to get out of her out-of-town assignment, or Tom might come home early. Or who knows, in the next 24 hours, some crazy or insanely lucky thing might happen that will allow us to be alone together for a couple hours.
I'll see you soon.
Something crazy and lucky? Oh, this is so up my alley.
You still here?
I need to explain.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Because I don't think you understand.
What, that this whole shopping trip was a smokescreen? You agreed to be in the wedding so that I wouldn't wonder what you were doing with your free time.
That's not true.
I hope you and Marshall enjoy yourselves.
Mom, I'm only doing this for Sarah. I want to be in your wedding more than anything else in the world. You know that. But when Ben asked me...
Ben? So did Ben say something to you to make you agree to be in the wedding?
This isn't Ben's fault here.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that Ben knew about you and Sarah and Marshall?
No, he didn't know anything, Mom. He just...
That's how he got you to agree to be in the wedding party, right? You guys struck up a little bargain. He would keep your secret as long as you would agree to be my maid of honor.
Look, would you just stop it? This has nothing to do with Ben. This was my decision, my request. I knew you'd be upset, but I didn't think you would...
So you went ahead and did what you wanted to anyway. You brought Marshall back into our lives on this day that was supposed to be about us. You got Ben lying for you.
No, I didn't want any of that to happen, Mom. But I care about Sarah.
So, to hell with the rest of us.
I'm an adult. And God, I'm so sick of you second-guessing every single decision I make.
You trusted Marshall. You chose Marshall over me. I don't call that a decision. I call that a mistake. Maybe the biggest one of your life.
So, what do you say you buy your old man a milkshake, huh, with your winnings?
Did you see how mad Miss Griffin got?
She didn't say a word.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, she looked like the Terminator before total destruction.
She was surprised, that's all.
Yeah, well, I guess I shouldn't have run in there like that.
Why not? Bonnie was happy to see you. You didn't do anything wrong. Not one thing.
So this time you'll what? You'll get another woman to seduce Paul away from Rose? Or maybe you'll have Rose kidnapped again? Or have you got something worse in mind this time?
How dare you?
No, how dare you, Barbara? You keep poisoning everybody around you and you just refuse to see it.
I love my family, Hal, and I will do whatever it takes to keep them together.
Yeah, well, before you start another mission to rid the world of Rose D'Angelo because you love everybody so much, you just think about this. Do you want Paul out of Rose's life as much as you want Will in yours?
Are you threatening me?
You can call it whatever you want, Barbara, but I have protected you too often. I have defended you when I should have let you twist in the wind. I've stood up for you too many times. But now it comes to this, Barbara. You're on your own. I am never gonna let you hurt Will again.
I'm not walking away from Paul. No matter what you say, I'm not gonna leave him.
Hey, you came looking for me, remember? Because you got dragged back into that world that scares you. You came back to me because you feel safe with me. I know what you need, and I know what you want.
All I need is someone who loves me. Only me. Make no mistake about this. I said yes to Paul because I love him.
You love me. And if I didn't sleep with Molly last night, Paul wouldn't be one step closer to ripping your heart out.
That's the truth.
On the next, As the World Turns.
We already went to every agency in town. No one even returns my calls anymore. Where else are we supposed to look?
Sage, don't! I know what it's like to be arrested. And I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna put me in that position again.
I don't know if I can believe you. I'm going out of my mind, and only you can make it better.
So I had this tension headache.